Hello and welcome to Magician's Advice Recommends. My name is Ian Brennan and I'm here today to share with you a piece of magic that I would highly recommend. And it's something that's recently come into the minds of our Magician's Advice community, and we've featured the creators of this on our podcast, and we're proud to say we're actually now affiliated with this product as well. So if you choose to go and buy one of these products for yourself, you can use the link in the description below and you'll be helping out our podcast at the same time, which is great news. Anyway, the product is this, the Turner watch. You might have heard a little bit about the Turner watch before, you might not. If you haven't, let me give you the lowdown of it now. I've got mine in brown and white. You can also get them with a black strap. You can get them with a black face, and you can customise the straps in and out as you wish. And you can also switch the straps for one of your own straps if you have one with the same bandwidth. The Turner watch is an amazing piece of mind reading and mentalism on your wrist, and it's there for you whenever you want to use it. It looks stunning. If I twiddle it around here, it's not a chunky timepiece, it's not overly big, and it looks very unassuming on the wrist. I'm popping on mine here. I've been wearing mine now for a few weeks and it's doing me really proud. Time at the moment is 12:15. I realised then that the watch was actually out of focus while I was editing the video, so I thought we'd have a good close-up little look and you could see what the Turner watch looks like up close and personal. So this is the dial. It's beautifully made. It's what, 10 to 4 there at the moment. On the back we've got Turner watch engraved, stainless steel, water resistant. I wouldn't put it in water, but it's good that it is water resistant. Genuine leather, T for Turner watch there. The time is currently, what's that, about 10 to 4. And just like that, we can make it turn into, let's say 8:30. 8:30. And then just in the art of turning it over, should be back to our normal time, 10 to 4. There we go. That is the Turner watch. It's a stunning piece of kit. And back to the video. All good. So there we go. It doesn't look big and chunky on the wrist. I've got quite narrow wrists. Strange because the rest of me is quite broad. I've got quite narrow wrists and it doesn't look out of place at all on mine. Not too small, not too big. And I know some ladies wear these as well, and it looks fine on all the people I've seen so far. So what does the Turner watch do? Well, it allows you to set the time on a watch to a time of your choosing. So I could say we want it to be 12:15 and send the time over to the watch. The watch now reads 12:15. We could choose it to be 23 minutes past 1, and as far as the spectator knows, we just do it and the time is now 23 minutes past 1. If you perform it like that, then I think the spectator is going to get suspicious about it and they're going to think there's something wrong with the watch. Maybe it's a special watch, it is, or maybe you're doing something which you are. So the way you need to do it is follow the instructions closely on the app and on the videos that you get, and then you've got some amazing magic. So here's a couple of routines that I've been doing with it. So here's the first routine you can do. You take your watch, you set a time, and you can place it in their hand or on the table or somewhere where they can keep an eye on it. So they now have full sight of the watch. You ask them to think of a specific moment in their life, an important moment, an important time, and they tell you what the time was. So it could be 13 minutes past 1. And then when they turn the watch over, it shows you predicted that exact time, 13 minutes past 1. Or if they said it was 3:30, it would say 3:30. Whichever way you want, whatever time they say, it's on the watch. And that's done in a very natural way, and you put your hands in your pockets for a brief moment, but it's all covered beautifully. That's the first way. My favourite way so far has been what they call the selfie mode, which is where you have your phone and the spectator has the watch, you show the hands moving around, and then you tell the spectator, twiddle the dial on the watch and tap it in whenever you like. You're filming the whole thing on your phone, so you're making a selfie video out of this. You told the spectator what to do, giving them the watch, great, look. And then you say, what time do you think it's stopped at? You think it's stopped at 2:30? Have a look. Is it 2:30? No, it's not 2:30. Okay, never mind. Turn the watch back down. And then you can tell them which time they actually stopped at. So in this case, they stopped at 8:30, let's say. And they wanted it to be 2:30, but instead it's 8:30. You can say to them, actually no, you didn't stop at 2:30, did you? You stopped at 8:30. Remember, you're filming this, they can see the screen, there's nothing shifty going on. You're filming this, you stopped at 8:30, first reaction. In fact, give the dial another little twizzle. Tap it in again, great. Wouldn't it be strange if it had actually stopped at 2:30? That first time you said that was so random, wouldn't that be really strange? They turn it over and now it says the time they first thought of, 2:30. Everything's done out in the open. They have the watch the whole time for that part when you're doing like a mind reading part, and then when the watch is then changed to the second part. Your phone is filming a selfie, so your phone looks completely clean, looks nothing dodgy there, and it's filming the both of you. At the end of it, that video can then be saved onto your Facebook, your Instagram, wherever, because that film doesn't have any dodgy things on it at all. It's just a regular video, and it looks really clean. So that's another method. That's my favourite one at the moment. And then the other thing I've been using is called the calculator mode. And that's where you have your phone, you put up the calculator on your phone, the watch is down somewhere, you put up the calculator, they enter in, for me I choose their year of birth, the time they were born, so 3 minutes past midnight, the first digit of their PIN code and the last digit of their PIN code. They multiply all that together, and then the answer it comes up with happens to be the serial number on the £5 note that I've got with me. So have a look at this. That number you've randomly generated, even though it's personalised to you, matches this £5 note. And what's even stranger is that time you said, was it 3 minutes past midnight, something like that? That time you said is the time that's been on the watch the whole time. You turn the watch over and it matches the time that they've thought of and typed into your calculator. It's so devious. I can't do it justice on here, I really can't, but it's fantastic. It's absolutely brilliant. You don't need to charge it, you don't need to plug it in. It runs on a regular watch battery, so should it ever run out, then you can take it to a jeweler's and just get it switched in and out for a new watch battery. Easy to do. It's got a Bluetooth system involved there, which connects up to Android and to iOS, which is great. When it's connected up to your app, then it can't be connected up to another person's app, so there's no chance of it crossing over and getting any misfed signals. There's no chance of someone else finding it by mistake. So if you're in a restaurant and someone's got their Bluetooth on, they're not going to suddenly see your device there popping up on their list. It's masked once it's found, and then it's gone from that list for good until you unpair it. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. I can't recommend it enough. I've loved using mine, and I'm gutted I haven't got any performance videos yet of it. When I do get some, I'll make sure I put them on here when I get some of a decent enough quality. But yeah, I just can't rate it enough. The Turner watch, highly recommended. Go out, get yourself one. It's not a cheap product, but it is huge value for money. So what you're paying, you get an amazing prop out of this. And I love the fact that it's just there whenever you need it. I'm going to pop to the hairdressers next week and hopefully get some videos from there when I'm out and about, or I might try and get some on the weekend when I'm out performing. We'll see how it goes on. That's all we've got time for today. Magician's Advice recommends. I'm sorry if I rambled on a little bit there. I've got the Turner watch. I love it to bits. I can't recommend it enough. If you'd like to get one, then please follow the link in the description below. Rory and Chris over at Nobody Knows have set up a little affiliate program so that if you do go and get one, then we as a brand, Magician's Advice, we as a podcast, we get a little bit of a kickback from that. So to say a huge thank you for following that link. Either way, go and get one anyway. If you use the link, then it helps us out too. Thank you ever so much for your time, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.